when I was in America for this league week, I found myself just resigning myself more to the things of being American. Now when people, when you get a coffee or you get some food or anything.
Yeah.
Now when people ask me, they're like, hey, what's your name? I go, Connor. Like that.
Really?
Because if I say Connor, they're like, Colin. Colin. And I'm like, fuck. Oh. So I just go like, I took normal.
Yeah.
And like, oh, what's your name? And then I'll go like, oh, Connor. I'll be like, thanks, Connor.
Wow.
I'll be like,
wow. That's stage one. Yes.
Well, I have to resign myself. Otherwise, I have this fucking dance for 30 seconds.
Well, you probably have to do that too, right?
Oh, that's just my life.
Would you say it like an accent, or do you like really?
Do you say Garnt? Or
It doesn't matter.
Really? You should
You-
try it.
you think
it
that
works?
shit
It works
matters?
for me when I change to the American accent. They understand me flawlessly.
It doesn't matter when it's a name they've never heard before. So I could say Garnt or
God.
I would see if I
Garnt.
was Garnt, I would just resign myself to being Grant. I would just say Grant to them every time.
Yeah.
Because I know it would work.
I mean, it would work.
You're fighting a losing battle.
It
Grant.
would
give
work,
up on your name.
But I'm not going to give up on my own
Give up on
name.
your name.
I-
it's a brief moment in the day where you give up on your name.
It is the names my parents gave me,
And
and
they
I
chose an
will.
inconvenient name for you. You just, there's nothing wrong with that.
And I will live by that.
a beautiful name.
You know,
But you
if I really wanted to pick an easy way out, I would say Gig, because
No, because
that's
then
not
they'll
easy,
no, because
bro.
then they'll
Grant
also
is
be
easy.
like, the fuck
Gig?
kind of
What the
name's
fuck?
Gig?
Gig?
Gig.
No, you just say Grant and then be done with
No,
it.
I'm not.
Be done with it.
I'm not.
Be
I'm
done
not.
with it.
I'm going to spread my name out and right up until Google finally recognizes that it's not an autocorrect.
Well,
You know?
until more Grants Garnt's
You know,
are born.
I need to become famous enough in the world that people type my name enough in the search engine.
Yeah, that's what you need to become more
You're
famous.
more famous. You need to become
That's
more
what you take
famous.
away from this. Become more
Yeah,
famous.
I need to become more famous.
I need to build a legacy for my name to exist.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
So enough people type it into search engines and chat GPT, so Google's no longer like, did you mean Grant? Actually,
All right, Trash Taste audience, 2025. 2025, we're gonna make that happen.
get on it.
No more red
Yeah.
squiggly line for Garnt.
But it's coming to the end of the year now. How have you guys? How's your 2024 been?
It's fucking flew by, doesn't it?
Yeah, this year has.
I don't really know
flown
what
by.
I don't really know what I've
I'm
done.
trying to remember. See, because like I knew we were gonna do this episode of like reflecting on the year, and I was
Yeah.
like, okay, before we start, let me think back on my year. And I sat there, I'm like, shit, what did I do this year?
And fucking my bros fucking open their own pop-up shop, raise $1 million for
Oh
charity.
yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
That
And they
happened.
can't even fucking remember
No,
that.
I remember
shit.
that. I remember that.
I
remember
remember that.
I remember
that.
that. But I'm like the other things, like okay, like February. Do you remember what you did in February?
Nobody remembers what they did in February. That's why I said.
That's not the point.
That's why on the tier list of months, I said February was a
Okay.
shit month
Okay,
because
March.
nothing happens.
Do you remember what you did in March?
No, August, you don't remember shit because August is a shit month. What did you do in August?
What'd you do in
August, I was in.
Yeah, you don't fucking know. Grant. It's a shit month.
No, I just come back from America.
Oh, shit.
I just come back from America.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what you do in March?
What I do in March? March, I definitely flew somewhere in March.
See, God, you could have literally.
Wow,
Yeah.
God. Really helpful with that one.
See, God, you failed the assignment because you could have literally said anything and would
Yeah.
have been like, yeah, probably. Like, I don't fucking remember what you did in March. I don't remember what I did in March. Do you remember what you did in March?
No.
April, we went to Australia.
Did we?
I did the cyclothlon and we went to.
We did, right?
Yeah,
We did.
That was April?
That was April.
We went to Australia,
Oh,
like,
shit.
We went to Melbourne.
Oh, okay.
You don't know this?
This is the worst year in review. We're just like, really? We did that?
Wait, I got to get out my Google timeline.
Yeah, I got to
That's
get out
it.
my calendar to figure it out.
Yeah. Actually, so me and Sydney have been getting into Pikmin Go recently, and
Oh, hell yeah.
and that's been our app to track what we've been doing. That's been a better app to keep a reminder
Google Maps.
than Google Maps because you have to like walk around, and
Yeah.
every day it saves one of the pictures you took on that day. As like a picture of like a picture taken on this day of the calendar.
Yeah.
So you just look back at your calendar and you're like, oh shit, that was a good day. That was a good day.
And I got 25 yellow Pikmin.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go.
I'm just like scrolling down to see what video games I played this year to help me.
What video games I played this year? I mean, my mind is occupied by like I played I finally finished Elden Ring, and that's
it. That's your life.
That was my game.
See,
of the year.
I remember February because that was the month where all the JRPGs came out.
Oh, March, I played Persona 3.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Yeah. and I played Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah.
And Persona 3 and
Yeah.
Unicorn Overlord. That was all in February. So in other words, February I did jack shit. I stayed at home and played games.
That sounds like an amazing month.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I mean, January I was in Thailand. No, February I think I was in Thailand actually. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Again.
We trust you.
Again. I've been in Thailand
remember.
twice this year, and I'm going a third time this year.
I don't think I've traveled as much this year as I did last year.
I feel like you did.
Yeah,
I feel like
you say that.
You
No, I
say
haven't
that?
because I know because I like keep track of like my miles.
I
and
swear
shit.
you were in America like at least 6 or
Yeah.
7 times this year.
Because
No,
How many times were you in America this year?
like 4, I think. Wait, 1. So I went in February,
Yeah.
Streamer Awards.
Mhm.
Went during Anime Expo.
yeah,
I went again for August for like 5 days.
Yeah.
And then one more time. This
I swear there was like
it's
a
like
couple
4.
more.
It's 4 times.
Really?
Yeah.
that's 4 times. That's in like a 12-month period.
Yeah,
That's
I went
st-
once.
That's still quite a lot. I
Once
also
every 3 months is not that bad.
I say that though, but like I'm going to Australia again next week. And
How many
that's
times have you been to
the 4th
Australia?
time.
Yeah, you've been to Australia so many
Yeah,
times.
but
I've been to Australia 4 times.
Australia's like your other home.
Yeah,
So
but
that's-
to be fair,
Yeah.
like 2 of those times was unplanned for.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I went
there's
to
that.
UK twice. And then have we traveled anywhere else as Trash Taste? Australia?
Oh yeah, that's what I was doing in April. I went to
I feel like you've traveled more than me.
I went to UK and Hungary.
Yeah, you've gone everywhere.
Yeah.
Like you've gone everywhere. I've been nowhere. I've been America and then been UK twice, and that's in Australia once.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been Australia once, Australia 3 times, America once. And that's it.
There you go.
I traveled the least this year.
Yeah,
there's a
I
lot
feel
less.
like we traveled. We think we traveled a lot last year because we had the tour,
Yes.
and I think the tour fucks up my mind
We
because
definitely did travel a lot. in
No,
2023.
last year wasn't just the tour. It was like a
I
lot.
thought we did a lot.
Yeah, I was flying overseas every month last year.
really,
Yeah.
were we?
Oh,
This
I
is
was.
Dementia, the podcast.
Yeah. No, this is not Dimension of the Podcast. This is just like being above 25. You're like, what the fuck did I do this year?
Yeah, it's like things you were like, oh, that happened last year, right? And you're like, oh, it happened 3 years ago. Fuck.
Yeah, even like the tour. Wasn't that 2022?
No, that was the America tour.
That was the American tour. The
Last-
Europe tour was last year.
was Europe tour.
Yeah.
2023?
In September.
Yeah,
That doesn't
September
sound right.
last
Yeah,
year.
That doesn't
because
sound
I remember we did because it started at the end of
no,
August
you are right. Yeah,
until
you are right.
mid-September,
Yeah, yeah,
and then 4 days later I went to South Africa. So that was fucked for
That's
me.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, last year I think we all agreed we wanted to travel less this year.
Yeah.
So we hit our New Year's resolution of traveling slightly
I did. Yeah.
less.
I mean, I did travel less. Like straight up, I just did.
But you still
It just
traveled
wasn't
a lot.
0.
Yeah, it just wasn't 0.
I
Still
mean,
traveled a
I
lot.
would never want it to be 0 either. I think. Like, I think I'm pretty happy with how much I traveled this year. I think.
Yeah, was it this year you went to Italy?
No, that was 2 years ago or a year. Yeah, 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
I was like,
This
How did you
year-
fuck that up?
Yeah, this year I just went to Wales, chilled out, went around
Right.
Belgium a bit. That was fun.
you know, I'm gonna get my phone. I need my
You need
Google
your
Yeah,
timeline.
yeah.
timeline?
okay, I need my timeline as well.
Yeah, I when Google was like, "Do you want me to track where you've been?" I was like, "Yep, take all my information because I actually just need to know where I've been because I forget." So to the Trash Taste viewers, I just let Google have everything. Yeah, just like fucking, just take it all, mate. Ask me, do I want to back it up? I did a lot of like internal traveling in Japan as well. I think this year.
All right, let's see this. Because luckily Google tracks your trips, right?
Yeah, tracks everything, mate.
Yeah. Well, it's
You can literally just click trips.
all
So I
right.
went Kagoshima, I went Hamamatsu, I went Ehima, Hiroshima.
Yeah, I mean, you normally travel a lot internally for filming stuff anyway, right?
Yeah, I mean, this year I did a Los Angeles, Kirishima and Kagoshima, Hamatsu, Yomitan, Ehime, Nagano, Hakone, California.
Oh, I had my honeymoon this year.
Yeah, you did. You forget
Oh
that.
my god, that was this year? Oh,
Jesus Christ, dude.
I forgot that happened this year.
I'm sure your wife will be thrilled hearing this.
And then me and Joe, we had a ski trip at the start of this year as well. Did you forget that?
Oh,
we
that was
did.
this year.
I forgot.
Yeah, I couldn't make that because I was in Thailand. For
When was that? Oh, that was February. Okay.
February 7th. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I went to Australia after that. And then
Look at us all on our phone.
Yeah, look at us. Look at us, new generation. Yeah, I traveled a lot to Thailand this year. I'm going to continue. Yeah, I mean,
in just over 2 years, I've done 123 trips.
123 trips.
Apparently, in
Wow.
700 days. Yeah. 2 years I've done 123 trips. That's
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
I think you guys actually traveled more than me.
no.
I think you guys think that just because I'm looking at this
no,
now.
I'm counting wrong.
And
Are you counting domestic trips?
I'm counting wrong. My bad. Sorry. Before we continue, I have done a total trip length of 737 days in like 6 years. No, wait, that can't be. Wait, is that right?
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that? What did any of that mean?
What does that mean? That means like
You were
out
overseas.
of like 5-6 years, I've traveled through 700 days of those.
So you've traveled 2 out of 6 years.
I guess so. Yeah, okay, that sounds about right.
That's a lot.
But like cyclothon is like 2 full weeks of it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then I have like RV and then traveling to America for like a month. It's kind of a lot of the year that I think I'm not
Yeah.
home.
Yeah, so you basically paid rent for 2 years without living in
I
it.
wouldn't think of it like that, Joey.
I mean, you should.
Look, I don't think of it like that.
Bro's paying 2
life-
years of rent on a house he doesn't live in.
Traveling is life, Joey.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's I kind of remember like what my year has been, and I guess I hit my last year's New Year's resolution because part of the big reason I was out of the country for so long was I mainly just traveled to England and Thailand this year. I didn't really have any trips for like myself. It was just more to spend more time with my family. So I just wanted to be close to my parents this year. So
Yeah.
I was actually out of the country for quite a while this year. Sometimes like 3 weeks, to a month, just so I can be like closer to my family. So
W.
yeah. So a lot of time in Thailand, a lot of time in England. That's probably going to continue as well. So maybe I don't know if I want to do any more traveling next year. I think I feel like after the 2 tours, 2 years in a row, I was just like, damn, this is like traveling's exhausting actually.
Oh, it took you that to finally figure it out?
No, I mean, yes, but it was that on top of like flying for anime conventions and stuff. I mean, we're still going to be going to AX next year, obviously.
Oh yeah, I want to do at least one.
Want to do one? You're itching for it again?
I kind of just want to do one. Just because I haven't done like an anime convention outside of AX in like 2 years.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to do one.
I do miss this year. I felt like doing YouTube. One of the things I look forward to is actually meeting real people, real fans, because sometimes it can be a bit, different, almost like, you look at chat and that's like, that's just a bunch of text, a bunch of like numbers. And you can forget sometimes what it's like just to have real interactions with real people who enjoy what you do, because there's so much fucking negativity out there.
Yeah, it's a lot of negativity.
So
This year especially, it's been awful.
yeah, so you can forget that a lot of times. And for me, I think AX was like the only time when I was like, oh yeah, this is why I do what I do. I remember now.
Even at AX side, I'm not really doing any like fan meetups or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I was only doing like panels and stuff. So I didn't really get to talk to anyone. So I kind of want to do a smaller convention and just be able to have that interaction again.
Yeah.
'Cause I haven't done it in like fucking 2-3 years now.
Yeah, I'm just using anime. Like, last couple of years, I've just been using anime conventions as an excuse to just like go to new countries.
So hit us up if you want us. Yeah. We'll come, maybe we won't. We'll talk.
For the right price.
What a sales pitch.
It's always a negotiation here at Trash Taste. Who
Yes.
knows? I mean, yeah, I feel like this year was just a year of, I don't know, the internet being super negative and trying not to let that get into my
Yeah, that's why I was
mental
on
state.
it less and less.
Yeah, I think, it's weird because I think I spent less time on like Twitter and stuff like that and more time just streaming. And when I wasn't, I was like, all right, I'm going to go watch shit
Yeah.
or like play other games and not look at my phone as much, hopefully.
I love
That was
how
hard.
I love how you're like, I was on the internet less. I wasn't on Twitter as much.
No,
but I was
so-
on Switch.
no, like, I think that like when you're streaming, you're just putting out stuff, right? So
Yeah.
like, you're not like in this loop of kind of just regurgitating or consuming whatever is like an algorithm is fed to you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes like I feel like Twitter or Reddit, or Facebook, whatever the fuck. I don't know. Not anyone who uses Facebook. It's just like miserable when you feel like you're just consuming it. Even like YouTube Shorts or TikTok, I get really like stressed out when I watch like 5, and I'm like, I've fucking just 5 minutes. I just zoned out. And
Me too.
That's why I'm mostly just on like Instagram nowadays. Because
even Instagram though too, I feel like you can as well. It's super easy to scroll through.
I guess, but like unlike Twitter, where it's like, you know, I would start scrolling and I'm like, I've been scrolling for about 2 minutes and not a single person I follow has like popped up on my feed.
Have you tried going on your Twitter and going on your follow tab?
No.
Bro, nobody fucking tweets anymore. Nobody
I don't
tweets
fucking blame
anymore.
them.
Like the last tweet I go on
I hate
sometimes,
tweeting. I hate doing
and
it.
it's all retweets.
Yeah,
it's because nobody tweets anymore.
I don't blame them, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why, and again,
There's
that's
so much
why,
out,
like, I
yeah.
like going on Instagram because, like, I just go on people's stories now just to, like, see what's happening with people. Because it's
Yeah.
like, no one tweets anymore. You go on Twitter, and it's all just, like, the most horrendous negative shit or just, like, stuff where it's like, I didn't want to look at this at all. Thank you. And then, yeah, everywhere you look, it's like, oh, you know, maybe there's like a slight glimmer of hope. This seems like a positive thing. Let me look at the comments. Oh, it's just all racism and bigotry. Fucking love this website. Thanks, Elon. Yeah, I fucking hate Twitter.
Yeah, everyone hates. I don't.
That's old news at this
Yeah,
point. Right?
I
We all
don't
fucking
know.
hate it.
I don't know a single person who still enjoys going on Twitter. But we all can't collectively agree to just fucking jump ship. Unfortunately,
We've sunk too many hours into
it is.
Just every damn
It is the League of
tempted,
Legends of social media at this point. It's the sunk cost fallacy.
Oh
you know?
God, yeah. No, but I mean, like overall, I've had a good year. I think it's been a great year. I mean, I got to cycle. That's always a great year. I love cycling, man. It's so fun. I always look forward to it. So there'll almost certainly be another cycle-thon, and I can't wait.